2024 Yabby Dam Farms Great Southern Star winning driver Nathan Jack joins me. Firstly, well done, mate.
Thanks, Paulie.
Awesome win for a start. Great buzz for the team, for everyone involved with Yabby Dam Farms, Harasta, Trotters, the whole organisation.
Yeah, for sure. You know, they put a lot of money in, and no doubt he wouldn't have been a cheap purchase. But you know, they plan a long time ahead, and it's great that it come to fruition.
Yeah, it is. He's a beautiful horse. Doesn't matter what we do, we get photo bombed. We're leaving this one in it. But he's a beautiful horse. I thought he was awesome first up at Ballarat. I think the job that the team have done behind, I don't think people understand. This horse come from the other side of the world. He ran second to the best rider we've seen for so long. Yeah. And then the way we presented him here tonight, a fortnight later, just outstanding effort.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to it than that, to be honest with you. I think it's great planning. Like, they planned on going to Shepparton with him and then stopped and thought, because he come from overseas, he still had a bit of a woolly coat, and Shepparton can get quite hot, so they changed and went to Ballarat, and just little things like that, I think, got him through tonight.
Yeah, and exactly, and there's more meticulous planning, because I mean, he's got bigger fish to fry, but they've got to pave their way through. We'll get to the race in a sec, but the barrier draw, 6, 7, and 10 were left, and I was told that it was your choice to take the 10.
Yeah, that's right. It was my.
Because Anton was saying it wasn't his choice.
Nah, it was my choice, but I just thought that. Here's a disgruntled loser here. She's already photobombed us once. She's trying to do it again.
I will show that video.
Yeah, it was just tricky because there was a lot of gate speed underneath us, and drawing 6 allowed Greg to probably get in on our back and follow us everywhere. If we were 3 wide, he was going to be 3 wide on our back. And you know, as it showed tonight, the 6 horse went back and Greg went forward and was 3 wide for a long time. So that's where we would have been, and Greg would have been following us. So it would have been quite hard. I think in the end it was probably the right decision, but it's easy for me to say that now.
Do you love that? Because it was a split-second thing. Like, I mean, they were drawing the barriers out. It wasn't like you had 3 minutes. Like, you would have seen 5's gone. You would have been saying, right, I've got 6, 7 and 10 left if we get drawn out now, which you did. So this is one of the best interviews I've done now. But do you enjoy that side of it, playing the chess, if you like, off camera? I try
to be quite tactical and think a lot what's going to happen and things like that. So it did. I had to be quick thinking, but that was just my thought straight away. Obviously a close mate of mine, Tom Hogan, was a great form student and taught me a lot. But yeah, I didn't even really think about it, to be honest with you. I just thought 10's got to be better than 6.
Yeah, we just had someone just done a deviation. We're in the best spot here. It's not funny. The drive, mate, was outstanding. Up the straight, you got a warrior inside of you. Did you think you were going to get him?
Yeah, I did turn him for home, but he took me the whole bloody straight to get him. You know, it shows what a champion he is.
Yeah, it would have been. It was a great buzz. You could tell by your gesture. You had your gesture about 20 metres out, but it must have been great. Just 2 champions. Well, one dead set champion, one up and comer, hopefully, and one that's going to be around for a long time for the industry. It must have been a real good buzz.
Yeah, I guess it probably felt even more special because it's Anton and Pat, and they're sort of, I know people think, they're great horses and you just get on them, but there's a lot of work that goes sort of behind the scenes. Like, we'll go to a lot of trials and a lot of travelling, and it gets quite tiring, but at the end of the day, it's days like this that are rewarded, and it makes it a lot easier. Like, you might go to Bendigo trials Monday night and you'll be driving home tired and you'll be thinking, who cares, we've just won a Great Southern Star, or Size time or Breeders' Crown time, and they're going to come to the fore. So, that's extra special to be associated with a camp like that, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, and you probably are doing that. You're probably going to the trials. I know you have been doing that for a long time. We also must mention too, they had Scratch on Ready Jet, so one of their, a champion mare of their stable, and unfortunately things went wrong. Pat, before you sit down, I might just get you to come over and just join us. But mate, well done, awesome drive. It was brilliant, and congratulations, I reckon.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
Pat, just we've got this camera going this way, mate. Firstly, no, you're right. Congratulations, amazing race, amazing effort, amazing story at the end of the day.
Yeah, I still can't believe he's got up. Unbelievable race by Just Believe, sat parked and to just go down. But full credit to Anton, the team, to get him ready. He's only been here a short time. And then, how courageous of Nathan. Picks out number 10, takes off, I thought, way too early. Do you know what? Not that I can drive. 3 wide and gets up. Amazing.
He said to me, at the turn, top of the straight, I knew I was going to get past him. He said, but took the whole straight to get there. So, I mean, he must give a great feel, this horse. He must give him a great feel back down the reins.
Yeah, I guess so. Anton was really, really happy with his work. during the week. He told me some of the quarters he ran in the jog bike, and I'm going, you're kidding, So he's got a lot of speed, and as you can see, he can settle. So he's got a lot of attributes that help him in his racing.
The trotter and the evolution of the trotter in Victorian and in Australian harness racing. I mean, I'm just looking down there, the Breezeway there, like what Just Believe horse that you actually bred, but the crowd and the people that are still around that horse, and he's just ran second. The rise of the trotter, it's just outstanding yourself. There's so many other people around it, but congratulations, mate, on pulling this off tonight, like winning this race with this horse. It's awesome. And the guys are putting so much money into these trotters and trying to grow them. And it's the only way to grow our sport, because the paces are levelled off. I mean, we keep embracing these trotters, we can keep growing it and get a bigger and better product.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And it's an international sport, it's run in a bunch of countries, and they're starting to look at us. So as, Duncan McPherson would be quite pleased that the amount of people with eyes on Australia now. And tonight, particularly the way the race was run tonight, I think a lot more people will be watching down under.
Well, it's a spin-off effect, isn't it? Because Just Believe, people over in Sweden, Norway that saw him over there, they follow him. Now all of a sudden they're going to say, hey, a French horse has gone and beaten him. So it's that flow-on effect that it actually is going to multiply from.
Yeah, and Callmethebreeze has raced in Sweden, Italy and France. So, we had a bunch of people text us and say, how can we watch it live? So, small beginnings, but it's just nice that, we're starting to be part of the international trotting community.
Good friend of mine, David Branch, over at Cambridge, he'll tell me off if I don't ask it. You have got a tab slot. Is he the horse to go over there for that, or you'll sit and wait?
We'll see, either him or I'm Ready Jet. Because she'll get a better barrier. So we'll see how he pulls up. This will take a bit out of him, because prior to tonight he only had one trial and one run. So we'll see how he comes through it, and we'll go from there.
Just very quickly, Nathan Jack was outstanding. The staff that you've got back at the farm, the way they've looked after him, but hats off to Anton.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think people understand how hard it is to take a horse from one side of the country to another, acclimatise him, train him. I mean, he's had 3 starts now in Australia for 2 wins and a second against the best company. I mean, it's a brilliant training effort and can't be undersold.
Exactly, and the other thing we've got to remember, he's coming from the Northern Hemisphere. It's the middle of their winter and it's cold in Normandy, very cold.
Yep.
So he's got a bit of a coat on him, and to get him fit in relation to where he's come from a short period of time, and then even tonight to keep him cool. It takes a lot of skill, so a great job by Anton.
Yeah, no, I've spent a lot of time with him, and you can tell when he's on edge. He was on edge tonight, but I think rightfully so. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.
And well done for the trotters too. Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you.